plan is we all will take turns watching over. You know she hasn't done a shift, right?
Oh, yeah.
You don't find that strange? Once we get here, she steps back from all responsibility?
Your life is perfect. You got your kid. Probably gonna pop out a bunch more.
No, nothing pops. There's no popping. That's not the way it is.
Okay, whatever. It looks like popping to me.
Director Azazel Jacobs seems to be very Chekhovian in his film The Three Daughters. These are three very dissimilar types waiting for their father to die, all taking place in a New York apartment. First question, how to keep it from being stage-bound.
I mostly thought about how time moved to make sure that it really took advantage of what film could do. I thought that when you're facing passing and you know it's going to happen, time, at least in my experience, has shifted and changes in a very different way where, you know, the days count in a different way, the hours count in a different way, and the minutes count in a different way. I think that's what I was first and foremost trying to chase with this film, was how time moved, not like in real life, not how a stage could. I was the editor in this one, and I wrote with a certain rhythm of not only how characters spoke, but also how this film was gonna cut. So I could know, okay, I would need this many angles to collapse time in this way, or to allow time to stretch out in this way.
Because the language and the punctuation was so specific on the page, and we were all there to serve the rhythm that he had in his mind. One of the elements being that he wanted time to feel like this world was functioning in a time and space of its own, separate from the world as you do.
Exactly. Yes.
Going through hospice. And so it's really about us creating a rhythm during rehearsals and understanding the rhythm of the language together as also as being people who are related to one another.
I do think that it's true what Lizzie is saying of wanting to compress time in the sense of the hospice of it all. That's a third kind of space, right? It's not actually that sense of real time. And also that what Ozza did that I think we really responded to is he really heard it musically more than anything. And he even had musical notes written out so that there was a tempo and a pace to it all.
The dialogue revealed a lot of facts. The subtext was actually much more interesting than even the dialogue.
One for you, baby.
Katie is certainly preoccupied with practical matters, and she's talking a lot about practical matters, but she's definitely speaking to a person she thinks she sees. She's not actually seeing the person who's in front of her when she's doing that, and I think that's very revealing. And so I just felt when I read the script that the relationships were really specific, and I think Ozza just kind of captured something that felt very real.
Thank you, Ball, very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you for the questions.
Have you read all those books, sir?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Flicks with Patrick Stoner explores the craft and culture of filmmaking that enhance our communities for television stations and websites around the country.